could run one of these. Dark regeneration. Oh wait, no, I'm saving my darkness. That's right. So we're not going to do that just yet. Well, I could get away with one of them. I want to make sure I'm... My life? I am life. Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Let's see. Olympian favor, family favorite, high confidence, ruthless reflex. Yeah, we could run ruthless. Olympian favor. Hey, Hallelujah. How's it going? Family favorite. Yeah, okay, we can do that. We can run those two.
Maybe like so.
Dark regen we could run. What was the last one? So we've got regen, we've got ruthless, high confidence, and Olympian favor. Yeah, Olympian favor and high confidence. Oh, there it is. Sure, let's try it. If I could just knock this all out at once, that would just make life easy. You have more AOS today? Awesome, dude. You're gonna run some Queek? Nice.
You're no mere weapon, are you?
Alright, Gilgamesh. Let's do this. Alright, we failed at the end of this last run. Let's try it.
No turning back.
The surface is off limits, and furthermore, you are forbidden from the Temple of Styx until such time as you are fit to tend the situation there.
How about now, Father?
Here we go. The last nectar we have to give in our entire playthrough. Boom.
Lord Ares, as bloodshed has become somewhat of a necessity in my situation, I'm very grateful that you're with me in this. I know never to take it for granted.
You're most gracious with me, my kin, and I remain enthralled as ever by your blood-soaked way of life. I trust the violence I have wrought on your behalf has been quite satisfactory.
There we go. We no longer need nectar.
That a sudden scourge of war would help you out of your predicament. Why, I would stir one up for you without a second thought.
Hey, Eldrin, Lizard Man. Good to see you guys. Hope you're all doing well. It's not a bad dash. Sevatiel, good to know. No spoilers, please. I don't want to know. I do not want to know. I'm still waiting for my book to get here.
Piss off.
So unlike 2+ Tough, Games Workshop does not give two flying
Fishing time.
garbage about me.
I got one. I caught one.
We're finally getting a Gilgamesh run in. Of course, the game's like, oh, you don't need elixir anymore? Here's some right now.
Hey, money. You're nothing. The perfect gift.
I do wish Games Workshop was friendlier towards lore channels, but unfortunately they're just not. It's just not something they care about. Hey, Hawk Oddly, what's up? What do I have left to do on Hades? Okay, so we still have to. We have finished getting all the Olympians, all of the nectar. So we still have to give ambrosia. We have to give ambrosia to every Olympian.
I've got a feeling this time, man. Like things are really going to take a turn for you, and I mean for the better, almost certainly, I think.
Oh goodness, big borks. Premium vintage is really good, but strong drink this early in a run is probably the best.
Took me right up.
I apologize for the dog barks. Chloe is in a mood, apparently. But we still have to get to the epilogue, which the epilogue, I believe, is going to have something to do with Persephone revealing that she's alive and where she is to the Olympians, which we don't know how that's going to go. Then we also have to reunite Chaos and Nyx, which we should be able to do after this run. We also need to reunite Achilles and Patroclus, which were on that quest line, but we still got a ways to go on it. I still have to free Sisyphus, which we're also really far along that storyline, but we've gotten the quest for it, but we have yet to get the ability to get rid of his contract or his punishment. So we're working on that, and we also have a couple of prophecies we need to do.
Good enough.
Probably the most difficult thing we have left to do, the thing that's actually going to be challenging, is I do have to beat a level 32 run. Or a heat 32 run for the last skeleton statue. That'll probably be one of the last things we do, though, because we want to be as powerful as possible. What about Orpheus and Eurydice? We reunited them, so we finished that quest line. Yeah, the Orpheus and Eurydice quest line is done, and we've unlocked every secret weapon except for the bow.
Right there.
The bow is the only secret weapon left. So right now we're doing a fist run with the secret fists, which were the gauntlets of Gilgamesh. The aspect of Gilgamesh, which is awesome. And once we're done with Gilgamesh, we'll be running the bow until we get that secret aspect. And then we just kind of have to, bust it out of here, as per usual. And we're still, like I said, we're done giving nectar to people. There's no more nectar to give. We've maxed everybody out on that. So, here, I can give some ambrosia to Athena.
I know this ambrosia originated on Olympus, Lady Athena, though through its long voyage to these depths, I trust its savor is more worthy of your grace. No one's ever had a greater cousin, and I'll never forget what you've done for me.
Oh yeah, and if y'all haven't already, check out the points, the channel points. I added some new things, and I'm willing to add more things if anyone thinks of any cool ideas to kind of make that more interesting.
Zagreus, when Nyx revealed herself to me and I first learned of you, I saw it as an opportunity to bridge the great divide between Olympus and your father's realm. But having had all these glimpses into who you are, it is an even greater honor to have forged this partnership with you.
Aw. So, yeah. So, we're done. Bond forged with Athena. So, we're done with Athena. Aggie.
Has truly visited you before? He tends to seek out revelry, not conflict. I'm pleased to know he's making himself useful here.
Let's see. So, alright, Big Aggie, you asked for it. Through personal request. I will ban you for 5 minutes. Do you really want to go through with this? Oh, Eldrin can handle it. Okay, Eldrin, yeah. Ban him. Ban him. Just make sure you unban him in 5 minutes. Have fun in the realm of chaos, Aggie. Let us know how your visit to the bowels of hell goes. And then Wolverine. Do they ever explain what happened to the lizardmen that left via the spacecraft in the end times? Yes. they're the main characters of the Seraphon in Age of Sigmar. But in first edition Age of Sigmar, they didn't explain it a lot. But in second edition, they make up the major side faction. So whenever you play Seraphon, which are the Lizardmen, in Age of Sigmar, there are two distinct sub-factions. There are the Starborn, and there are the Coalesced. So basically what happened is that the Slann, who all left, 90% of them are still alive.
Let's see.
Basically, although they pieced out, they have since, they just floated through their cities, and they made it to the, Mortal Realms, which is the setting of AOS, but it took them such a long time to get there that most of the Lizardmen died, due to various issues like age and dwindling resources and all sorts of stuff like that. But when they made it there, one of two things happened. Some of the Slann chose to keep their temples floating through this like upper realm known as High Azir, which is a place like so distant, far away that even Sigmar can't really get to it.
The drunkard Dionysus offered you his services, I see. He can be rather unpredictable, and therefore offers me a source of some amusement.
But, so, you have this whole issue where they, some of the Slann just kind of float around the stars in their temples. And what they do is they're the Starborn. And so their entire gimmick is that instead of focusing on, like, having physical armies, they remember all of the old Lizardmen and basically have reconstituted them out of star matter. Like the very fabric of Azir, so like the magic of heavens. And they store them in like constellations. So when those Slann come down and go to war, they literally like remember those Lizardmen back into existence as these living star creatures. They're kind of like, they're almost like demons. Except for they're made out of celestial magic instead of dark magic. And their whole job is that they, the nice thing about them is if they die, it doesn't really matter, because they're not really alive. You know, they're memories. As long as the Slann is alive, then his armies are functionally immortal. As long as he remains alive to summon them back. So they're very, like, summoning heavy. And they have a lot of, like, crazy teleportation tricks and all this stuff like that. Whereas the other subfaction, which is my favorite, is the Coalesced. And the Coalesced are basically the survivors of the Lizardmen. While also some of the Slann, while they were sleeping, their spawning pools like reactivated and came back online, and the skinks who were overseeing them kind of juiced them up a little bit. And the Slann decided to take an interest in the physical realm and to be more present. So they literally decided to lead their temples down from the heavens and have grounded them in various places throughout the mortal realms. So, like, there are Lizardmen in the realm of beasts, there are Lizardmen in the realm of fire, like, there are Lizardmen all over the place now. And their temple cities have been grounded, and the Slann use they use these things called Realm Shaper engines. And the Realm Shaper engines are these giant, temple-looking structures that are basically, like, disconnected from the ship and sent down. And a Realm Shaper engine literally starts to change the environment, like the very nature of the environment around them, to make it more fitting for the Lizardmen. So it like adds all sorts of awesome bonuses, or it changes the environment to be more like Lustria, but tinged with whatever the realm is. So like, if you were to go into the realm of fire and find a Realm Shaper engine, it would still be all about, the realm of fire while still having a jungle. So maybe the trees would be like really deserty trees that are like super dry, or their leaves are made out of fire, and like the natural fauna are all fire themed, and like salamanders and all this other crazy stuff. Whereas in the realm of beasts, all the you know, all the plants are like alive and they're predatory and they try and eat people, and all the dinosaurs are like way bigger than they should be, and the Saurus and all that stuff are way more aggressive, and like, so it's really, really cool, and I love it a lot. But that's what happened to them, essentially. Hey, Living, what's up, dude? Ow, 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 ow. That kind of hurt. Gain up to 75 treasure? Well, I am greedy, so...
How bad could it be?
In theory, does that mean the Lisbon characters could be brought back? Yes. In theory, most of the Lizardman characters could be resurrected. Could be, if they are dead, they could be resurrected. But we don't even know if they're dead or not. Like, we don't know what happened to any of them, really.
That's enough.
Mazda Mundi is definitely gone. Like, Mazda Mundi's forever gone. Mazda Mundi's gone forever. However, Mazda Mundi has been replaced. Not replaced, but there is a new Mazda Mundi, which is a very, very important Slon named Zektoka. Eldron, thank you for remembering that. Zektoka is basically the new Mazda Mundi, and he's a badass. I really, really like Zektoka.
I'll take this one.
Reroll that.
I'd like to see more options.
Or, you know, just keep giving me garbage, see if I care. Could Mazdamundi's Solar Spirit still be around some form? I doubt it.
And keep you waiting, ladies.
He wasn't able to be made to a relic
What's
priest.
the matter, Zagreus? You look a bit uncomfortable. Something you want to say to me? Or any one of us?
Well, it's just... There's something that I wanted to discuss with you at some point, Meg, but after more consideration, I'm thinking maybe now is not the time.
I understand entirely. Though you should know my sisters and I keep no secrets from each other anymore. Isn't that right, sisters? Now, sisters.
Oh, jeez.
Come closer, Zagreus. Come kill him, wretches. How about this?
Did you not shoot a bunch of garbage at me?
Why you?
Ooh, I do not have a lot of health on this weapon. Oh, I didn't even see these guys.
Utter darkness.
Yeah, she said the thing. There we go. Oh, I died simultaneously. We died at the exact same time. Those are a little tricky.
Where'd the others go? The curse of chaos has been lifted.
Well, that's good. I don't even remember what my curse was. I should apologize if I'm like a little out of it. I will admit I'm a little tired. But I really wanted to play some of this before I turned in for the day.
Megara seems to be having difficulties.
Yeah, well.
Let's see here.
Kind of want to level up another trinket. Let's go for the skull earring.
Okay. Any boons worth giving up?
Not really.
I'll just go on out.
Lord Croak is still around. Yeah. Lord Croak is still around, but Lord Mazdamundi was never made into a relic priest. Turning into a relic priest, which is what Lord Croak is, doesn't just happen a lot of the time. It usually requires like a really complicated ritual, Lord Croak being like the one exception. But yeah, Mazdamundi's toast. Like he's not coming back. Much as I love him. I do hope we get a playable model for Zektoka at some point. Like, Zektoka's a really cool character, but right now he doesn't really have, like, any real rules or anything. He's just a major story character. But he's a big deal. If you've listened to Blood of the Old World, where Gotrek has to interact with a lot of Seraphon, the Slon that, like, knows about Gotrek Garnison and sets into motion a lot of what happens in that book, that's Zektoka. The same Zektoka, who is in charge of the Lizardmen of Hammerhall, I think.
Won't need but a moment of your time here, boss, and you'll more than make up for it right quick. You got my guarantee.
Ooh, I like faster attack speed. I kind of want to get the gold. Let's try and get gold.
What else?
Ah, dang it. But, oh, we'll take dodge chance.
That's Godspeed, alright.
Did Mazdamundi's Heartburster essentially? Kind of, yeah. Mazdamundi overexerted himself. But, like, the planet was going to blow up, so he didn't really have a choice. Mazdamundi essentially was, like, wielding the entirety of the power of the geomantic web, and he was using it to literally, like, brutally beat the Chaos Moon into ashes, because it was, like, falling towards the planet as, like, a giant meteor. And so Mazdamundi destroyed most of it, but the effort of doing so, it was too much for his body, so it killed him. It was very sad. Like, he went out like a badass, but I was still really bummed when he died. Like, I mean, he went out doing everything he could to save the world, but, you know, it's not much of a consolation.
How foolhardy of you.
You lad, huh?
Who is going to clean all this up?
Finally.
Thanks for the darkness, old man. With all this power, you think people would...
Both here.
Oh yeah, see? Whoever was asking about Orpheus and Eurydice earlier, see? They're back together. It's wonderful. Orpheus is allowed to come visit every once in a while.
Hey, you two, how's everything lately? On speaking terms again? Or singing terms?
Oh, things are going very wonderfully.
Hey, Grace! What are you doing here?
To see again after I...
Actually, this ended a lot better than Hades Town did. This game lets you fix the ending of Hades Town.
Orpheus still just can't shut up about that time, hun. But we're making progress. Thanks for having him stop by. I'm sure he needed plenty of encouragement.
Have you played this game yet, Grace? It's wonderful. It is an absolute delight of a game. Ooh, Dionysus.
Till next time.
Stay cool.
We need to get something for our gloves. No idea what's going on, though. Well, we are... the only thing I will say is that if you don't want spoilers, you probably shouldn't watch. Because this game does have a lot of delightful, like, secrets by just exploring the story. But I am pretty close to the full ending of the game. I'm basically just wrapping up the epilogue and the, I'm wrapping up the epilogue and trying to finish all the side stories. Because there's, like, a lot of quests about reuniting people whose... This game features very heavily on broken relationships. Not necessarily, like, lovers, though there are a number of those, but it's, like, a lot of sundered relationships between family or lovers, and your character, by beating the crap out of everybody in hell and fighting his way out very slowly but surely, kind of starts helping everybody put their lives back together, and it's very special. There have been a lot of very genuinely moving moments in this game. And both the gameplay and the art style and the music is just, it's all like, just insanely amazing.
Slam dances.
I feel like I have not figured out how to use these gloves properly, because I am not doing super great with them, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like they're kind of tricky, though.
Olympus, I accept this message.
I guess we'll go with bronze skin. Thank you, Athena. We could money, or we could Centaur Heart. Oh, or we could Hermes. Well, that's an easy choice.
Shining.
Gotta go see Hermes. Hey, Fal. There's a Chaos Gate. I'll tell y'all what though, today was a good day, Chad. I actually finally put on my big boy pants and got a bunch of adulting done today that I had just been delaying doing for so long. It's like I finally got a doctor's appointment scheduled because I've been needing to go in to get something, like there's something I want to get checked because I think I might have an ear infection. I'm not 100% sure, but like occasionally I'll just get a lot of pain. So it's like, I probably need to get that checked. Because I know at least 2 or 3 horror stories of people that would get an ear infection, just not go deal with it. And then it turns into something really ugly. So I gotta do that. And then I scheduled a vet appointment for Chloe. Because Chloe needs to go to the vet because she needs to get shots. And she's gonna hate me for it, but whatever. But the good news is, not only did I get her scheduled for her shots, but I got her scheduled with the doctor that I got her scheduled with the vet that she's had since she was a puppy.
Name of Hades.
Which we haven't been able to see him in forever. Wow, plus 40 health. I'm gonna take that one.
Chaos guide me.
Like it's been a stupidly long time since I've been able to get her to the vet. So, not only is she gonna get... How old is Chloe? Chloe, as of this February, will be 10 years old. If memory serves. It gets a little hazy. I would have to double check. I'm pretty sure that's right. But, she's got to get her shots. She's got some updated shots she needs to get. And then, luckily, because we've got her, like, puppy doctor on staff, or because he's there, because I specially requested him, he's gonna check...
From attempting to leave Asphodel
I also scheduled for her to get, like, a physical exam, so that he could check her stuff. Because she's got like a couple of like masses and stuff. You know how dogs are. When dogs get to a certain age, they just start like getting, I don't want to say tumors, but they tend to grow masses very, very easily once they reach a certain age. Especially like big dogs. I don't know what it is about them that just